Hello, good morning, everyone. Hope you're having a wonderful Sunday morning here at the home office today. Doing it from home. It's a little rainy and gross out, so I stayed home this morning. Fred and Lisa, good morning. Turkey Day was wonderful. How was your Thanksgiving? I hope everyone had a wonderful Thanksgiving. Kathy and Tim, how are you guys doing? We will be in Nassau a week from today. How fun is that? 1 week from today, we will be in Nassau, the Bahamas. Leslie Trent, happy Soggy Day to you as well. No updates, Leslie. I'm waiting with bated breath to let you know. I saw you called yesterday. I was running around all day. So no updates as of yet. You will be the first to know, Leslie, the first one to know. Jonathan, good morning to you from Boston. Hope you're doing well out in Boston. Charlie, good morning from the Waldorf in New Orleans. You fancy, Charlie. Hope you are having a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Jimmy C, good morning from Staten Island to you guys. Hope you guys are doing well out there. It is dreary. It is dreary here as well. Not a fun day. Tony Diaz, good morning to you. Hope you're doing well. Hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving. Rick, good morning to you. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope everything's good. Tony C, good morning to you. I shipped out your t-shirt yesterday. Yesterday was Saturday, right? Yep. Shipped out your t-shirt on Saturday. So we'll have that in the next few days. Felicia, good morning to you. Hope you're doing well. Felicia, we will be in Nassau in 7 days. We will be in Miami in 5 days. How crazy is that? We'll all be in Miami 5 days having a lovely cocktail in the evening at the hotel bar. So very excited about that. Greg Gooser, good morning to you from New Hampshire. Hope you guys are doing well. We're having a great day out there in New Hampshire. So we do have a little bit of cruise news, not a crazy cruise news day for week for cruising, but we got some stuff going on. Alex, hello to you. Go Bucks for you today. Not go Eagles, I'll tell you that much. That was not a fun watch on Friday. I'll tell you that much. Leslie said, I want to book a cruise. Call me. Leslie, absolutely. Leslie, I will call you either later this evening. I have a bunch of stuff going on today. So I'll try to get to call you this afternoon or later on. If not, is it okay if I call you first thing tomorrow on Monday? Let me know. You got it, Tony. My pleasure. Joe, good morning. 82 days. So excited for the Joy and a new area to explore. That's awesome. I hope you really love the Joy. I do like the Joy. I like Joy and Encore, even though they don't have the Choir of Man and room. Oh wait, does Encore have Choir of Man? God, it's so easy to forget. Escape has Choir of Man, and I think Encore does too. Joy doesn't have Rumors. Joy has the Beatles. So, yeah, I hope you enjoy the Beatles show. I really like the Beatles show. It's fun. I just like the Rumor show better. That's all. Tim McNeil, good morning to you. I got your payment yesterday. I will take care of that today for you. Thank you very much. Jonathan said, any amazing Black Friday deals? No, you're on the right path with I saw your email on the thermal suite. So any of that kind of stuff, excursions, those type of things are pretty good right now. But the cruises are not going down in pricing right at the moment. So not great. But I'll send out an email probably tomorrow, the next day, of the next grouping of sales. You got it, Leslie. My pleasure. Tony Diaz, 8 days till Liberty. That's going to be so much fun. I love Liberty. Such a great ship. I love that class of ships. Even though I like Oasis better, it's still I like that class a lot. Good morning, Hope. Hope you're having a great day. Hope. Joe said, I love the Beatles. Yeah, it's a great show. And the one in the theater is really good too. I do like going to see the one in the Cavern Club, but the one in the theater is really good as well. Alex said, who's going on MSC World America? It's us right now, Alex. I did send out a bunch of quotes this week, though, for World America. If anybody would like to join us, August 8th of 2026, we will be on World America. We have good pricing. So we have pricing with drinks and Wi-Fi. That's very good. Again, good comparatively because it's World America, so it's a newer ship, but it is good. Yep, Encore Esquire, man. There you go. Yeah, I get confused. Too many ships. That's all. Just too many ships. Hope said yes. Encore Esquire, man. There you go. Indeed. Lana, good morning from Delco. Hey, how are you? Hope you're doing well. Lana said, excited to try out NCL for the first time out of Philly in December. You're going to have a great time. Are you going on Jewel or Pearl? Going on Pearl, right? Pearl is down here in December. So that'll be fun. Have a great time. Hope you have a wonderful time. Jewel will be down here in April. I know Alex is going on Jewel in April. We have Jewel booked for April. It's going to be a lot of influencers, I have a feeling, which isn't great. I don't love that. But let's get into some cruise news. First up, Montego Bay has welcomed back its first cruise ship since Hurricane Melissa. So they had the 2-week cruises. Mein Schiff 1 came in this week, which is very nice. Got there earlier this week, which is very, very nice. They started to get people back. It's great to see that they're recovering and things are going well. So thank God for that. Next up, MSC Grandiosa has arrived in the U.S. for its season. It left Genoa on November the 19th. It did a 17-day sailing heading over to the U.S. for its maiden voyage on, guess what date? December 6th, which, you know what that means, which I just realized. It's probably going to be late embarkation because we're probably going to get held up with customs. That's not great. Didn't realize that. But it did a 17-night transatlantic crossing, visiting Italy, France, Spain, Florida, and the Caribbean. Oh, no, it was back in Florida. Nice. So it stopped in Florida. And then, oh, no, maybe not. This itinerary highlighted by stops in Marseille, Barcelona, Las Palmas, and the Canary Islands, St. Martin, and Puerto Rico, maybe. Might be, it is stopping in Miami, so that maybe they'll do customs there. Might be lucky. Anyway, we'll be on that ship in 6 days. Very, very exciting. Lisa said, had a great Thanksgiving. 161 days till Celebrity Silhouette. It's getting here really fast. It does. Starts happening quickly, right? Those numbers start dropping quickly. Under triple digits is a big one, and then under 30 is a big one. So exciting. Lisa, good morning to you. Hope you are doing well. Next up, Royal Caribbean is gearing up for the biggest ever launch of Legend of the Seas in July. Said it's going to be its biggest launch in Europe next July at Fulham Pier. They had a little thing and they said this is going to be their largest ever launch, especially in Europe, which is very exciting for those people in Europe to get an Icon class ship, which is very, very exciting. It's the first Royal Caribbean ship to launch in Europe since 2022. They're trying to give European people the best holiday experience. They are investing heavily in European terminal infrastructure. They're working on projects in Barcelona, Ravenna, and other spots in Italy, which is very, very exciting. They're going to have zero emission terminals with shore power. It's very important in the moving forward of cruising. And then we will eventually get Legend over here with its double-decker casino. Excited to hear more things about that. Tony Diaz said, single digits is when the dancing starts. You are not kidding. We are at 6 days right now and 5 until we get down there. 4 for AJ and Sarah. So they're heading down on Thursday. We have some work they had to get done on Friday morning. So they had to fly down on Thursday. So that should be very, very, very fun. We are really excited about it. I cannot wait. So Celebrity Excel has this new secret venue on it, which is Hush Hush, but there is a secret little thing on there, the Bazaar, which is going to be a kind of almost like a speakeasy kind of feel to it, similar to what MSC World America does. I like that they do those type of things, but it's also a little bit difficult to get into those things. It's like trying to see the puppy on the other Royal Caribbean ships. Like everybody's trying to find the puppy. and it's like impossible. We looked so hard for Rover, and it was so hard to try to find Rover. But that's what those little exclusive things are for. They're little Easter eggs that hopefully you can get. Jeff Meyer said, that's the real countdown. Yeah, single digits is the real countdown. That's the best when you get the single digits. Royal Caribbean again. We talked about this a little bit on Wednesday. They announced that due to the weather and a bunch of other factors, they're pushing off the sneak peek previews of the new Royal Beach Club on December 15th. Those are canceled. It's still planning on opening on December 23rd, but we will see if that actually happens. Right now, they're saying that it's still on track to open. People that were on Symphony were supposed to see it on the 15th as a sneak preview. That is now canceled, sadly. Next up, Holland American and Royal Caribbean had massive floats in the Thanksgiving Day parade. I don't know if you saw these. The Holland American one was Alaska themed, and then Royal Caribbean had the ducks for Legend. They had Icon and Star were both in it. They had a bunch of floats. It was really fun. It looked awesome. So I don't know if everybody got to see that, but it's really nice to see the cruise lines investing in marketing and branching out to different spots. They were all over the Eagles game. It was the only bright spot of the Eagles game was watching the Royal Caribbean commercials and the Nick Offerman Carnival commercials, since Ron Swanson is now a spokesperson for Carnival. Looked like he was having a great time. I don't know that he's actually ever been on a cruise ship. So we did have some crazy news early in the week. We had a little fight on board Encore as we were talking about Encore. So there was a Florida lawyer of all people, allegedly, let's say allegedly, since he's a lawyer. So apparently what happened here is this person who's 38 years old, I'm not going to use his name because I don't want to get sued. So he was trying to go down the hall. This is right before 2 p.m. If you don't know now on Norwegian, because they cut back services so much, it takes a long time for them to get the rooms ready. I don't know why. They're the only cruise line. Whatever. I'm not going to complain about it. So generally speaking on Norwegian now, the rooms aren't ready till about 2:30 in the afternoon. So what happened is these people were standing, I guess, out in the hallway by the doors. The doors are closed. You know what that means. People don't care. And they just walk in anyway and go to their room because people are rude. So this drives me crazy, but I'm way past the point where I'm going to say things to people anymore. I just don't care. I try not to let other people affect my trip. So if you want to break the rules and do something stupid and the cruise line doesn't say anything to you, it's not my problem. So apparently this older gentleman, a 67-year-old gentleman, said to him, hey, you can't go in there, or whatever he said to him. He might have been rude. I don't know. But the other person came back, 38-year-old lawyer, came back, started a fight with him. They wound up pushing, shoving. The older gentleman wound up falling down, and apparently, I don't know if he hit his head, but he was unconscious, and they had to do CPR. And that guy, who is super cool, decided to leave. He made no attempt to render aid or to help or to let anybody know. They did passengers administered CPR, which is crazy. They revived the person who was taken to the hospital. The attorney was kicked off the ship and obviously will be banned. And he said he didn't do anything wrong afterwards, but you know, what are you going to do? Again, my theory on this at this point, you know, things used to upset me. I really used to let things bother me. But at this point, I just don't care. It's the cruise line's responsibility. So unless I see somebody actively hurting someone, like that situation, I would have stepped in. I'm not going to let somebody beat up a 67-year-old man. But unless there's something egregious or someone's hitting a child or something, I tend to just let it go. Although I did yell at people for not letting people into the elevators on my last cruise. I just said, hey, wait till the people get off. But they were kids. So, but yeah, it's sad. It's a sad world that we live in, that people just can't follow the rules. Alex said, we'll find the third officer on World America. Apparently, the officers rotate on who's got the connection to the speakeasy on MSC. Fun tips there, Alex. Fun tips. Yeah, we'll definitely get into the speakeasy. We will definitely make that happen. Janice said, I agree with you. Yeah, people are crazy. Look, people are nuts. Nothing you can do about it. We talked about it again a little bit on Wednesday. I did a video about it this week. Norwegian doing a great job with entertainment. They have announced, obviously on Aqua, they have the celebration of Prince, which is really fun. On Luna, they've now announced the entertainment. They're going to be having an Elton John tribute show called Rocket Man that is going to be in the theater, which looks really amazing. I saw the stage set up. There's like 4 grand pianos around the stage. I'd imagine different people are going to be singing. It's kind of what they do in the Prince one. The Prince Revolution musical. They have a bunch of males and females, and they all take turns singing Prince songs. It's really a great show. So apparently I think that's what they're going to wind up doing on Luna as well for this. And then they came out with a bunch of other things. They're going to be doing a tribute to the Eagles, which is crazy. If I read it correctly, they're not only going to be doing this tribute to the Eagles, they're also going to be doing the Rumors show in Sid Norman's, which is amazing. And they're also doing a 90s show. There will also be a Cirque show on board called Hiko, and that's going to be their first character. So that character is going to wander around the ship. That's weird. But they will have meet and greet experiences with Hiko. And then they're doing the Under the Sea festivals for adults and the Lunatique dance party, which is like a Vegas nightlife party that's going to take place in the comedy club. So lots of fun things going on. And it will be great. So can't wait. Alex, did you see the Holland Cruise float? Yeah, we just talked about it. The Holland America and Royal Caribbean both did huge floats, which is really, really awesome to see that on the cruise. The Holland one was Alaska themed. We have one last cruise news story. Royal Caribbean is reintroducing their exclusive beer, the Chilla Thrilla, which is from Funky Buddha Brewery. They are going to have this available at Perfect Day at Coco Cay. Apparently, it's also going to be available at the Royal Beach Club in Nassau, Bahamas. It is a blonde ale with a splash of mango and guava. Actually sounds delightful. I don't really like beer, but I do like mango and I do like guava. So I would definitely give that a shot. Hey, Cheryl, how are you? Welcome to the live stream. Tony Diaz said, just as I was going to make fun of Carnival's boxing glove floats, you break out a story about Allure. Yep, there you go. So funny. Look, it happens on all the cruise lines. It happens less on some of the other cruise lines, but it happens everywhere. So that is the cruise news for this morning. Not a terribly lot of cruise news. We had some fun cruise news. I'm going to do a second cursory check here just to make sure nothing popped up early this morning. I don't see anything crazy. All the stories are about that poor 18-year-old girl that was murdered, which we didn't talk about because it's crazy. And so many stories about it. So many people are talking about it. It's really scary. I don't see anything else crazy that popped up this morning in the last 30 minutes. That's it. That's our cruise news for today. We do have 2 group cruises going out next year. We have the August one, which we talked about earlier, which is on World America. And we have the September one, which I did a video on yesterday for Oasis of the Seas on 9/13/2026 out of Bayonne, New Jersey. We actually have really great pricing on that cruise. Like that's $500 or $600 per cabin for interior and balcony. Jonathan asked if the NCL updates dropped. They did not. Nope, nothing yet. I haven't gotten a full, no one's responding to me, which is hilarious. I've gotten no responses to my emails, which tells you all you need to know about my level of influence. So we didn't get any information yet. I'm still hearing like the first or second week in December. I hope. I don't know. I'm going to follow up again this week. and we shall see what I am told. As of right now, I'm just being blown off. So I will let everybody know as soon as I have information. I'll do a video about it. I'll let everyone know who's got an NCL trip booked to see if you would like to upgrade to free at sea plus. Since nobody told me I'm not allowed to talk about it, I asked. That is it. That's it, everyone. Hope you have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day. Happy weekend. It's the end of your holiday weekend. Enjoy it. I'll have more videos on Wonder this week. We'll start doing our videos on Grandiosa coming up. We'll go live while we're on the ship with the group cruise. We'll do a bunch of stuff from our cocktail party, and then throughout the week from the ship. If the internet's good, you will see us. We'll pop around. Otherwise, everybody have a wonderful Sunday, and we'll be live on Wednesday evening. See everybody. Have a great Sunday. Good luck to all your football teams. Bye.